guys, it's Nundark, and in today's video, we're going to talk about maybe the strongest set to date in the Scarlet and Violet era, and that is Paldea Evolved. Now, I know, 151, it'd be blasphemous to say this is a better set than 151. I'm not saying that Paldea Evolved is the best set to date in Scarlet and Violet. I'm saying it's the strongest. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you are keeping sealed products and seeing their growth in the future, this is the box that's starting to not take off, but starting to gain a little traction. I know it's only 3 sets old, but it is the one that's approaching the $100 mark again, but you can still find it for $80 to $85, which is below wholesale pricing. So I actually picked this box up for $85. That's 36 packs of Paldea Evolved, an extremely gorgeous and playable, very strong set for $85. Now, MSRP is $120. As history has shown, every set in 2 years is back at or well above MSRP where it started, and it is dipped, but it's starting to come back. And I do have faith that Paldea Evolved in 5 years is going to be a $200 box. And it was much more shortly printed than 151 will be. So again, 151, if you want nostalgia and beautiful cards and high valued cards and collectible cards and a set that will remain being printed and popular forever, 151's it. And at some point, 151 product as well will be worth a ton. But right now, a much less printed set and a set that's a little bit older and also more affordable. 36 packs of 151 is going to run you $175 to $200, $85 for 36 packs. And you have the Magikarp, you have the Tyranitar illustration rare, you have the Raichu illustration rare, you have the Ionos, the ultra rare and the special illustration rare, you have the Chien-Pao. It is, and then you have the ancillary hits. So, okay, there is sealed product where you keep this because you can get it right now at 85 and not for much longer, I believe. And you want to hold this because I firmly believe that it's going to grow. That's option one, and that's the reason why this set's strong. Reason number 2 is if you're opening product and wanting to have fun but not break the bank and get something back for your money, this is the strongest set. And the reason I say that is this set right now is going for $730 market value master set. Now, there are a ton of cards over the values of $10 and over the values of $20. The other important, so as you're opening packs, you're going to get a couple of those and it's going to really make your box worth it. The other important thing is ancillary hits that are typically bulk, trainer cards, normal double rare EX cards that you normally kind of just throw away or give to a card store, or they stay in an elite trainer box case for the entirety of the future. There are cards in this box like the Iono and the Jet Energy and the Squawkabilly. There are cards that are just holding immense value for being bulk cards because of their playability. The Iono, super playable, and it will be for a long time. The Jet Energy, same thing. So you're looking at anywhere from $2 to $4 for some of these, depending on if it's a reverse holo or not. For ancillary hits, you might get 3 to 4 Ionos in a box, 2 to 3 Jet Energies in a box, a Squawkabilly EX card. Those right there, that's $25 back on your box. You pay $85 for a box, you want to have some fun, take $25 off it because you're just going to get that in ancillary hits, not even counting bulk, like true bulk. So now you're down to $60. You just need $60 back and you get 12 hits per box. I've had 11 sometimes, I've had up to 14, but on average in about the 12 boxes I've opened, you're going to get around 12 hits. And 3 to 4 of those are going to be illustration rares. You're going to get an SIR. If any of those are the big 5 cards I mentioned earlier, you are beating your box for sure. But even if you don't pull those cards, with the ancillary hits, the other hits you're going to get, and some gorgeous, all the illustration rares, minus a couple of them, and this is a huge set, 279 cards. And tons of them are illustration rares, like 40 to 50 illustration rares, and most all of them are holding a $5 value minimum. So you're pulling 3 to 4 of those, and let's say they all kind of suck and they're $5, $6, $20 right there. And you might get a $10 one, a $15 one. It is just mind-blowing how cheap these boxes are, but people are starting to catch on. They have not announced a reprint of this set. So again, for $85, either keep it sealed, and it's a guaranteed investment in my opinion. And again, I'm no expert. This is not actual financial advice. This is my opinion, but a great sealed product to have on your shelf. I have 2 of them right there. And then another fun way to open cards, not for too much money, where you're also getting something back for your box, and your fun cost, no different than if you went and saw a movie, went and did mini golf, is very low compared to other sets. Your fun cost for an Obsidian Flames, because the prices of the cards and the chase cards are so cheap, astronomically more than Paldea Evolved. So that's my spiel on the 2 reasons why Paldea Evolved is the strongest set right now over 151. Not saying it has the most longevity or much of a powerhouse set. That is still 151, and it's still my favorite, but this is a near equal or second front runner. And we're gonna rip into this. I'm gonna open this with friends, and I think that's important. One thing to mention is I do like to open product for us here on the channel live, just you guys and me. But then it's also fun, you know, Pokemon cards are expensive, and it's fun to sometimes soak those in with the wife, the kids, your friends, have them over and open cards and not feel like you have to have the camera on. And then, you know, everyone's trying to act a certain way or it's not authentic. Sometimes it's nice to just spend 85 bucks, open some cards with some friends, see the hits. I'm going to lay all the hits out, and I'm going to keep the stacks or keep the packs in their stacks afterward. And we're going to fully analyze how many hits we got, how many of the ancillary Ionos and Jet Energies we got, and then I'll show values on the screen to see if we beat the box and got this fun cost as close to 0 as possible. Strong set. Paldea Evolved. Let's get to the packs. Well, guys, we've opened our box, and just like I assumed, the fun cost was pretty small. And not only 1 box was opened, 4 boxes were opened. Both of my friends opened a Paldea Evolved booster box alongside me. One of them opened 2. So we have 4 results to talk about. Right now I'm going to show on the screen our results for our box that I talked about in the intro. Our fun cost was $20. How did we get there? Well, we pulled this special illustration rare that you're guaranteed pretty much to pull in every box. We did get the gold hyper rare that every other box produces, then 3 illustration rares, 2 full arts, and 5 EX cards. You total all that up, and it was a pretty normal Paldea Evolved box. Obviously, you're going to get between 11 and 13 hits. You almost always get 12 in my experience. And it wasn't like it wasn't that good of a box. And I mean that to tell you that even average Paldea boxes hold great value, and the set's holding great value. We didn't pull a Magikarp. We didn't pull an Iono. We didn't pull the Raichu or the Tyranitar illustration rares. This was a mid Paldea box, pretty much what you can expect, and you still produce $65 in hits. We got, I think, 1 or 2 common Ionos and a Jet Energy. You know, that's $7 in ancillary hits. Then you look at what was shown on the screen, and you have this gorgeous Grusha special illustration rare, this Quackavell hyper rare. Not only are the aesthetics gorgeous, especially like this Fue Coco eating an apple, you know, in his trainer's cart, shopping cart, like a little kid. We've all been there. I mean, it's just gorgeous artwork, valuable cards, this Rabska, this Rookity, and then you got your 2 full arts here. Gorgeous. 1 trainer, Saguaro, and then this awesome, profound, vibrant Squawkabilly. And again, this was an average box. So our hits totaled $65. The results of the other 3 boxes were $80 in hits, $85 in hits, and $105. So you're opening a box for $85 at the current market price, below wholesale, and over our sample size last night, $20 in fun cost, $5, $0 in fun cost, and profit of $15. That was our sample. So for those costs, that's cheaper than seeing a movie at this price. So that's opening Paldea Evolved. You want to keep it sealed? I don't need to say it again how I feel about what Paldea Evolved's value will do in the future. So I just think it's a really strong set, guys. It was a lot of fun opening a lot of Paldea Evolved last night and truly seeing, you know, is my theory here in saying it's the strongest set accurate. And again, it's not, 151 is king. It's not the best set. 151, the values of cards are higher. There's just less of them. And the hit rates are lower. So 151 will remain king. It is a fan favorite set. It's going to go down as one of the greatest sets ever. But Paldea Evolved right now is the strongest of the first 5 Scarlet and Violet sets, in my opinion. And I want to hear your guys' opinion. In the comments, let me know. Do you think I'm just totally off on Paldea Evolved? Is it Paradox Rift? I don't think any of you are going to say Obsidian Flames. Maybe you're very big on base set investing. It's Scarlet and Violet base. I don't know. But for me, it's Paldea Evolved at the price we're getting right now. And I just think it's truly, from a playability, investability, and then minimizing your fun costs when opening a product, Paldea Evolved is the strongest Scarlet and Violet set yet. Now coming up, we have Paldean Fates. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos covering that. We're going to have other market topics, other just rants about the hobby coming up, and a few special products that I have opened lately that I cannot wait to show you guys. So again, I thank you for all the support. Like and subscribe to this video and to the channel to see all that stuff that's coming up. And just, yeah, let me know your feelings in the comments toward Paldea Evolved. I'm genuinely curious. It is one of my favorite sets, but I want to know what you guys think. So let me know. But if nothing less, thanks for watching. Continue to be a good person. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.